I can't talk for long, guys. Since eating the contents of the QVC box, sorry, Patrick, I've been chased around Seattle by a large, angry, demonic-style horse. Phil is usually not too far behind. I have tried to use my crucifix to ward them off, but every time I show Phil Jesus on the cross, he just shouts,
"Oh, he was T-posing! He was T-posing!"
I'm running out of ideas at this point. The only thing that has worked is by making helicopter-style sounds as Phil immediately goes into hiding. I believe this has something to do with the panda Phil tried to seduce called Lee. This might also explain the horse. Now, before I escaped Phil's closet, I was able to get hold of some of the external hard drives. I'm uploading one now to you. This one is labeled as The Interview. Shit, it found me.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I gotcha!
Right for me, that being said podcast, and see if you can decipher anything from the recording.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another fun episode of Trump Talks. Now, people, they ask me all the time. They ask, when are you going to speak to Darkside Phil? And I tell them, I say, who the fuck is that? Well, tonight, both you and I are going to find out who this person is. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest, the host of the Level 1 podcast, Darkside Phil. Phil, thanks so much for coming in. Before we begin, Darkside Phil, is that your real name or are you called something else?
Phil, I don't care about 9/11 Burnell.
Fantastic. And I see that you are wearing something quite special for tonight. What is that it looks like?
Booty shorts? Yes, I'm wearing thin, ass-tight booty shorts made of spandex. It's riding right up my asshole right now. I love it.
Tremendous. Now, Phil, society seems to think that your stream is a bit of a train wreck.
The train wreck isn't on this stream. The train wreck is on everyone else. The people who are restreaming and doing these videos. Those are the train wrecks.
If you could say something to them directly, what would it be?
So thanks, morons, for making up a bunch of shit because you helped me. You actually motivated people to say, wow, look at the dumb shit that idiots do against Phil. Fuck him. Or fuck him. Fuck them. Let's help Phil.
My producer, Jake, is telling me that being said podcast is one of the best streams out there. He especially loves the banana song.
Fuck you, Jake. How about that? Fuck you.
He says it's one of the top streams, always showing up on the YouTube homepage for him and many others.
The people who watch the videos on that website with the popular shit are basically fucking mental midgets. Sorry, if you're watching the top stuff on YouTube, you're probably not exactly the most mentally equipped person on the planet. I'm just saying. When you really look at what the stuff is, that's getting attention, you know what I mean? I mean, give me a fucking break.
But what about all the reports about you? And, well, let's say people have
false news reports slandering me, saying things like I'm racist when I'm not, which is hilarious. Fuck those people. I don't care about them.
I was going to say about the Mexicans and the Jews.
They're all gonna get fucked in the ass for it, and they deserve it for being lazy and greedy.
Well, this has certainly been something. One last question. Jake is telling me to ask something about WW. You champions.
I'm gonna fucking mute your dumb fucking ass because you're pissing me off, you stupid bald piece of shit.
As you know, I am looking to run for president of the world in the next few years. For a long while, I was looking for a running mate. After speaking with Phil, I feel like I have found the next person to be vice president. Now Phil would not be in charge of anything important. In fact, my first order, given Phil's experience with bubbles and things that float, was to send him up to pop the Chinese balloon over Antarctica. After to get Phil down, we would just shoot him. You might ask why we do not shoot the balloon first. Simple, it's not our style. Fortunately, we could not find a balloon to carry Phil, so I have sent Phil out on some beginner diplomatic missions, and we are going to check to see how he is getting on. Let's hear from him now. Phil, I don't care about 9/11. How are you?
Alive and well in Israel.
Fuck. Phil, do not talk to anyone.
Hello, Jew.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah. Hitler. I fucking love Hitler.